Hey y'all, I don't have lunch, so here I am, just came to talk to y'all on my lunch today because I didn't have a lunch, didn't bring lunch, and I'm not eating lunch today. So today I just want to kind of talk about where I've been and my headspace or whatever. I don't really remember what I was talking about or what my message was yesterday. But today, in my quiet time with God, God spoke to me last night, and I kind of just continued it out this morning. And God's basically been telling me, I was praying to God and basically telling Him, like, hey, what's going on. I feel like, I feel stuck. I feel like we had great momentum, and we were doing things. You was talking to me, you were moving, and I had all these assignments, and I was excited. And then I was just saying how now I feel like I'm kind of just at a standstill. I feel like he's not speaking to me anymore, and I feel like I don't hear him as clearly anymore, and I'm confused. And I told him I was frustrated because I felt like I'm in this space where I'm having a hard time distinguishing his voice and when he's talking to me, and I feel like nothing's going on. I feel lost. I feel like lost. I feel like I have no direction, and I was telling him how frustrated that makes me because I feel like every time I go into a new season, I keep ending back up here. And I'm like, I thought I dealt with this already. God, I thought we've dealt with this. And in that, he basically just told me that with every with every new season that I walk into, like I'm gonna have to continue to do these things. Like you don't like it's like, for instance, prayer. Like you're praying and you get good with praying, and that doesn't mean that just because you know that you're a prayer and you talk to God and you say your prayers before you go to bed every morning, that you don't need to talk to God anymore. But it's just like everything that we do on our walk with God is a continuous thing. It's never like, okay, cool, I did this, cool, boom, I'm done with this, I'm moving on. No, it's a continuous thing, and that's what he told me. He's just like, you're gonna continue to have to work at this. You're gonna continue to have to talk to me, and in me talking to him and telling him how frustrated I was with not being able to discern between his voice and my own thoughts, and just feeling like I'm lost and I have no direction. God's just like, well, I'm really just waiting on you. He basically told me that he cannot advance me to the next level because I'm not being 100% open and receptive. And I kind of took offense to that because I'm like, I am open and receptive. I am listening, God, and I do hear you, and I pray and I do all these things. And he's just like, yeah, but I just remember when God warned me about the season that I'm currently in, because I'm in a warm season where everything feels good. I'm happy, he's blessing every area abundantly, and a lot of times we get caught up in when God is doing a great thing and when he's doing good things, we get caught up in all of the things that are going on that we start to forget to wake up and thank him every morning, or we start to forget to pray, or we start making a little extra money, we start forgetting to tithe, we start breaking these so sorry, excuse me, we start breaking these routines that we've built up in ourselves because we're caught up in all these good things. And God's like, it's not that I've stopped talking to you or that I'm not giving you any direction no more. He was just like, but I'm waiting on you to be receptive and open to me again. I'm waiting on you to want to receive what I have for you. And he said, and to fully receive it. He said, because you kind of want to do it, but you don't know. He's just like, you want to do it, but I want to do it, but I'm unsure, about the next level that he's taking me to. And he said, until I'm fully open and receptive to where he's taking me and what he's going to do, even though I have no clue what that looks like, because he tells me all the time, it's not going to look like anything you've ever seen. You're not going to be doing anything that you've ever done before. It's going to be completely, unseen and unknown. And I guess it made me realize that my practical side kicks in, and it's just like, okay, cool, I'm okay with jumping out there, walking on faith or whatever. He's just like, no, I need you to really want to be where I'm taking you. I need you to really be open and receptive, because you can't have one foot in, one foot out. You can't be lukewarm, as people like to say, so So in my time today, I was talking to God, and I just let him know I had to again surrender myself. And I find myself having to surrender myself more often, because I thought that once you surrender yourself once, that's kind of it. Like, okay, cool, I surrendered to God. Okay, cool, let's do this thing. Like, no, I find myself having to surrender myself to God multiple times, denying myself multiple times, and so I just say all that to say that a lot of things that we do when we're on our walk with God is continuous. If you're in a space where you feel like you're lost, or you don't have direction, or God's not talking to you, make sure that you're making time for God to do all those things. Make sure, because like I said, I was complaining that God wasn't talking. God's like, you're not talking to me. He's just like, the season that you're in, I've released you. I've given you everything you needed to do. All you need to do is just basically, just talk to me. Talk with me through it. That's it. God's like, I've got you here, and he's just like, you're looking at me, waiting on me to tell you, the next thing. And he's just like, you're not even ready for it. Like, basically, I've already told you what you needed to do. I just need you to be open and receptive to it so I can give you more and further instruction. Basically, I'm what's holding myself back. So if you're in a place in your walk and you, like I said, you feel lost, or you feel like you have no direction, and you feel like you are struggling hearing him again, or being able to discern between your thoughts and whatever's going on, make sure you're continuing to give God his time, his space, and opportunity to talk to him, meditate with him, converse with him, invite him continuously into what you're doing and what you have going on, and be receptive to what he is doing and what he's trying to do to you. Because God gives me vision all the time about me and about other people in my life, friends, associates, and what I'm supposed to be doing. But it's my reaction to it, and me basically having to get over myself and get over my fear and get over the fact that, I can't see. It's me standing in my own way. So make sure that we're constantly evolving, that we're constantly evaluating, like what's going on and what he's trying to do. Make sure that we're constantly talking to God. Make sure that we're keeping in conversation, and like treat God like your bestie, like how you call and update your bestie about every single detail of your life. That is what he wants, from us, to keep in close quarters with him when you're in this season. Because there's going to be some seasons where he's going to be walking you step by step and training you, and and teaching you how to do stuff. And there's going to be seasons where he's going to release you out into the world for you to go and do the things that he's been working with you on, and to do the things that he's told you to do. So right now I feel much better now that I know, because I was starting to like go a little crazy, that I can't remember, and I'm still studying. I got to get better with this. There's that verse in the Bible that's basically like, when people don't hear God, or stuff like that, they start tripping all over themselves. And I really feel that way. I really feel like I be falling all over myself when I don't hear what God is saying, or if I don't see any direction or anything. So just make sure you're giving him your time. Make sure you're listening. Make sure that you can hear him. And just be open and be receptive, because if you are, God can do amazing and abundant things in your life. So I leave you guys with that. And I hope everybody else who's going on the journeys I hope everybody else's journey is going well. So I love each and every one of you, and I thank you guys for being on this journey with me, and I pray that you guys continue well on your journey as well. And I'll see you guys when I see you.